Very incredible mother, and I believe our children should comprehend that you had a wonderful soul, and you didn't leave us you in paradise. Your soul is with us still here. And we got astounding emotionally supportive network. We got our wonderful emotionally supportive network. Since they came out adoration you everyone in here, keep God first. Hello everybody, it's your number one, tattle young lady back with some succulent news. Yet the unexpected passing of Jackie O, the web is raging with a wide range of hypotheses. And some of them are truly checking out. Individuals have been saying from the very first moment that Jackie lost her life supposedly in light of her plastic specialist. And presently DC youthful Jackie's sweetheart has additionally gotten on board with this fleeting trend. As per reports, he has sent an exceptionally severe admonition to the specialist, and things could get more chaotic. So remain with us till the end and figure out the most recent improvement in Jackie O's case. There are a huge number of individuals online that are rambling about this, and a ton of them are saying that it needs to do conceivably with a something many refer to as a mom makeover. Is there any reality to that? Well, here's what examiners are not affirming her reason for death, but rather the explanation. There's a ton of online hypothesis is on the grounds that after the insight about Jackie O's demise got public, her fans were stunned and crushed. Everybody needed to realize what befell the youthful reality star. And when no report from her family came, the fans began digging some soil. Without anyone else, they start by moving throughout Jackie's socials and figuring out what she did in the previous week. And it just so happens Jackie came to Miami only for an eagerly awaited mom makeover. She even posted about it and let her fans know that she'd give every one of the deeds in an impending YouTube video anyway. This post was erased, making the fans extremely dubious. Then they figured out that Jackie was distant from everyone else in her lodging. And clearly after an entire pack of medical procedures, the individual requirements, a ton of help, Jackie didn't determine what sort of medical procedures she was going for. Yet the mom makeover generally contains a stomach fold, bosom lift, BBL, vaginal restoration, and fat evacuation. So regardless of whether she just got the essential belly fold and lift, she would in any case require a medical caretaker to deal with her. The most terrible part is Jackie was set free from the emergency clinic inside a couple of hours post-medical procedure, and she purportedly wasn't joined by a medical attendant on the off chance that this wasn't sufficient to make her fans go ballistic. Then her specialist profile performed the DOCA. Unfamiliar medical procedure was performed by Dr. Zachary Oka, who sort of has an awful name on the web. He has been recently blamed for supposedly carrying out off-base procedures, not having powerful outcomes, having an amateurish disposition, and not thinking often about his patients. Dr. Zachary has additionally sued a portion of his patients for criticizing him, and Jackie's fans saw this as a directly up warning. They attempted to figure out more about Zachary, yet there were such countless good surveys on Google that they got confounded. It's the point at which somebody brought up that the vast majority of them purportedly are phony surveys. And Dr. Zachary truly is certainly not an excellent specialist. What came next was a gigantic stunner for everybody as the news became public about Dr. Zachary not being a load-up, guaranteed specialist. He could work under the oversight of other insured specialists. So how could he perform Jackie's a medical procedure? Individuals are currently compelling the specialists to make some serious move against this specialist and research this matter. It's in any event being said that Dr. Zachary will undoubtedly be a piece of Jackie's case examination, and the police will purportedly contact him to get the subtleties of the medical procedures Jackie was getting and the outcome. A few news sources have additionally figured out that Dr. Zachary is allegedly known as an expert for Brazilian butt inserts and liposuction, and both these systems could be extremely hazardous, and it's conceivable that Jackie was getting a BBL, and afterwards something turned out badly. Individuals are additionally exceptionally inquisitive about how an uncertified individual could carry out procedure, and why no activity was taken except for the specialists on the web, are explaining that regardless of whether a specialist isn't load up confirmed they can, in any case, carry out procedures there truly are not much of rejects it, but rather it's exhorted that individuals simply go to load up affirmed specialists, guaranteed specialists, truly have a ton of offices in their centers that could end up being useful to the patients recuperate rapidly, yet a patient of specialist demonstrations even. Called attention to that his office doesn't seem to be a clinical office, and whenever he's finished with the medical procedure, the specialist couldn't care less about the patient's recuperation. One more quiet brought up that she got her BBL from Dr. Zach, and she knew how hard this technique would have been. Nevertheless, she actually put her life in extreme danger to make sure she could have an hourglass body, yet the medical procedure had no effect and her butt was still level. It made her actual bombshell, and she connected with specialist Act, yet he purportedly overlooked her and didn't actually recognize his mix-ups. This large number of admissions obliterated his standing, yet Dr. Zach likewise stoked the shoot by erasing his Instagram posts that included Jackie O just before her medical procedure, and in the wake of erasing this post, he likewise crippled every one of his remarks. And it seemed like he was attempting to avoid this contention. He attempted to eliminate all follows that associated him to Jackie O in any capacity. And this was an obscure move in the event that he did nothing out of sorts. Then he ought not be apprehensive, either on the grounds that he doesn't have anything to stress over. Specialists like Dr. David Schaffer are likewise talking with regards to this issue, and saying that individuals frequently go for more affordable choices for BBL and mom makeovers, and it very well may be perilous, as 1 in each 3,000 ladies getting a butt lift doesn't endure. Some of them even lose their life. Not too far off on the surgical table, the specialists in medical procedure are likewise illuminating individuals that for most mom makeover specialists take fat from one piece of the body and infuse it into one more part to lift it or make it look greater, yet this fat could likewise be infused into veins on the off chance that the specialist isn't adequately cautious, and thus the vessels are hindered and the individual kicks the bucket. And taking into account the way that Darvzactory isn't so much as a load-up affirmed part, the possibilities of things turning out badly are quite high. It's additionally being said that Dr. Zach was going through another claim where a patient blamed him for not being sufficiently cautious and nearly putting her life in danger, so he purportedly required a few good audits from celebrities. It's the reason he contacted Jackie, who conveyed a child a couple of months prior. Jackie felt like she expected to get back in shape and required the medical procedure to become picture wonderful once more, so she purportedly settled on getting plastic medical procedures as a PR. And as a return, she planned to give a holler to Dr. Zach on her socials. Yet for what reason did he let her go to the inn that very day? And that too, with practically no help, is extremely baffling. She was subsequently found dormant in the lodging, where nobody was there to help her. Netizens are likewise guaranteeing that assuming that somebody was with her, she could have been alive, and stood out on opportunity with regards to the genuine reason for Jackie's puzzling demise. Her family and sweetheart have been very cryptic about it, and nobody is prepared to converse with the media or uncover anything about how it happened. DC Youthful is clearly hopeless, as he cherished Jackie so beyond all doubt, and she was the mother of his 3 children. I don't have a video blog to post today. Music, caring you're adoring an incredible mother. I love the manner in which you take care at home. You press me on the television. It's an enormous misfortune for the family, and that is likely the justification behind their quietness on all matters connected with Jackie. Certain individuals on Twitter are likewise guaranteeing that DC Youthful is quiet, since he would rather not uncover anything for legitimate reasons, and he's attempting to construct a body of evidence against Darvzactory. DC Youthful will purportedly sue Darvzach in court for ending the existence of his child mom, and for being careless with post-medical procedure care. A Twitter client likewise went similarly, as saying that he knew Daverzach in school, and the man was constantly smashed. It doesn't paint the specialist in an extraordinary picture. And he's getting a ton of reaction for plain to see reasons. Individuals are likewise mentioning everybody to be additional wary of the specialists they pick and ensure that their load up affirmed in light of the fact that these strategies might end your life. There are additionally some conniving scholars who are taking a completely unique course and are faulting DC Youthful for what happened. They're talking about that he was the person who purportedly pushed her to get the medical procedures and get once more into shape. If not, how could she even think about something to that effect? Just a short time subsequent to conceiving an offspring, individuals are likewise bringing up that DC Youthful has remarked on her body previously, and it was anything but a shock to get a medical procedure for him. It's a difficult time for DC Youthful, and regardless of whether he's getting a ton of disdain, which appears to be truly unjustifiable, as he's the person who was lost the most simultaneously. So do you figure there will be any examination against Daverzach? Share your considerations with us in the remarks. Likewise, remember to like this video, buy into our station, and hit the ringer symbol to keep steady over all the superstar tattle. We'll see you in the following video. Till then, bye from our side.